Alright, so we got the bike on. This is the GLE dashboard. So this is basically the home screen that you're going to see when you're on the app. You could just use Android or Apple products, they both work. I'm actually filming this on my main phone, and then this is just my backup phone. So as you can see here, this is your speed to the left, this is your logged miles for the trip. To the right is the RPM, which you can set. The top is phase amps and the bottom is battery amps. The middle with the triple zeros is going to be the wattage indicator. You have the ludicrous and street mode, which you can just toggle quickly on the go, which is like sport and regular. You have regen, which is electronic brake you can turn on and off, which is controlled here by a throttle. So I have variable regen, which I have an update on that soon. With this, you can actually set what gear you want, so you do have reverse. So if you need help backing up or a steep hill or something, you have that, and then you can actually lock it. So we'll go back. We want to be in regular drive. So that's just the basic functions here. Once you want to set anything up or tune it, you just hit the next button, and then now you can actually program it. So the first menu is going to be your actual display. So you have your max speed, the max RPM, max regen, over temperature buzzer. You can set the temperature between Fahrenheit and Celsius, and then your miles and kilometers or miles. It's pretty standard. When you're done, you just press save. This one here is not set up since this is not my regular phone that I'm using. Like I said, I'm filming this on this phone. So the next is going to be the faults. So if you have any sort of faults, it's going to tell you. This is basically like your car's check engine light. You can clear the faults, check them. This is where you can also set the thresholds for having an issue with temperature of the motor or the controller. Come to the next one. This is how you tune the throttle. We can actually do that here. It's very easy. Just gonna press start throttle tune, twist the throttle, full, let go. That's 1. You can see hit the check mark. 2. You can see hit the check mark. 3. Done. Tune the throttle. Press save. Throttle is saved. That's the settings for that. I come here. This is the regen. We can do the same, which I told you I have the throttle here. So 1, 2, 3, and now the regen is tuned. You come over to the next one, which is the engine, motor. Excuse me. It takes a second here to pull up what I have tuned already. Okay, so now it's downloaded the settings, and you can see I have it set at 650 phase amps, 15% field weakening. I just have it a 1-to-1 ratio. That's the rated speed of the motor with the winding it has. These are the speed limits I have set. The wheel diameter to the 20-inch wheel. Just the basic settings. It's not going to show these here. These are programmed into it and they're not red. But yeah, you can tune the entire motor here. Come over here to the battery settings. This is where you tune the actual power level. So I showed you in the main screen, you had the street mode and then ludicrous mode. This is where you set the power. This is where you set your battery up. Your battery voltage, you have a little drop down menu. You select what voltage it is. And then again, you have how much current it can run. When you come to the tab here, this is again where you have adjustments in the torque ramp and actually how it's achieving the power. And then you come to the last one. This is really cool here. This is the view telemetry data. You can actually record all this data here and export it in CSV form. So if you want to record the full data log of a run, while you're doing some tuning, see what your battery's doing, you can do so here. So like I said, it's very easy, very straightforward. The back makes it very easy to use. And put regen back on. All right, so I got the draggy set up. The bike is charged, and we're gonna go out and do a little draggy test and see what it does on the current battery, which is just 150 amp 20S battery. The battery is capable of slightly more than that, but the BMS is only 150 amp, and I don't currently have it bypassed. So this is just a low power run on the current setup until the new battery is built to see where the performance is.